If you had to describe, now just going off of the album name, it's called Homestyle. If you had to describe your home style, what would it be?
Home style. Shit. Rapping on the hardest beats.
Yeah.
Rapping on the hardest beats. Um, Being fly as hell
Yeah.
constantly.
Would you say that's
um,
like a theme for home teams?
yeah. I think like that's really the concept is that it's not a lifestyle, it's a home style.
Yeah.
Um, in the sense that we're putting out the energy of like the world that is ours on some
Mhm.
shit.
Oh yeah, I feel that 100%. Let's see, let's see. So, what's the single that you're releasing off of Hustlin' in the Blues?
Um,
Or are you not releasing
I'm
singles? Or are you just
releasing.
dropping it as an album?
No, I'm gonna release some singles.
Okay.
The first one will most likely be YNW.
Okay.
Yeah, Young Nigga World.
Okay. And is that one you shooting a video for that one or
I have a video for it.
yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
already done, edited, ready to go?
Yes, sir. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
And now is that going to be dropped not trying to, expose your whole rollout process, but is that going to be dropped before the album or is that going to be
I'm gonna give people a taste before the album.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
With
yeah,
the video?
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Now,
why. I want to say like it'll people will start to see drops of things around my graduation. So like beginning of August.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
beginning of August people can start expecting new stuff from CantGo.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start like I said on Car Crash Radio. Like I know I ain't dropped in a while.
Yeah.
I'm throwing out snippets. I'm giving them hints.
No,
And so
yeah.
like that's when I'm gonna start giving the. I've already started hinting in it a little bit, just in like the Why Not video,
Mhm.
using just IG tags and shit like that. But that's when we really gonna start getting into the real hints.
Yeah. So now I know you mentioned earlier that you got albums that you're working on already after
Yeah.
Hustlin' the Blues. Like, do you know how many you're working on after, or do they have names? Like, for
Um.
example, Playboy Cardi, he's got 3, 4 different albums that people know about
Hell
that ain't out.
yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's kind of the same situation
On
here.
some shit, low key. Yeah.
Yeah.
The next project's gonna be called Penthouse Trap Music.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So basically, a play on the song.
It's a play on the song, but that's because like that song is really just about like it's about my lifestyle on some shit.
Okay.
And so the project is gonna like really dive deeper.
So would you say like, I'm not trying to get too far ahead of ourselves here, but for that project, is it gonna be more songs like Penthouse Trap Music, like more of that vibe?
Honestly, that shit don't really. I wouldn't say so. Like it don't sound like Penthouse Trap Music. Like
Okay.
I mean,
So it's some
yeah, it don't
different
sound like the
shit.
song. Like yeah, it sounds like it literally already sounds like a follow up to Hustlin' Blues in a sense. Like it already
Okay.
sounds like it's like
So it's
some
like
more updated shit.
So it's like not the Hustlin' the Blues Part 2, but it's the Hustlin' Blues Part 2 almost.
On some
right?
shit, low
On some
key,
shit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so I can't say a date for that one yet.
No,
But
yeah.
like that one is gonna be, yeah. I'm gonna hit like hard and fast with it because I'm
Okay.
taking the time to build up with Hustlin' Blues on some shit. But yeah,
So I noticed like for Hustlin' the Blues, you said there's only one feature.
yeah.
Now you probably don't have the track list for the next one after that, but like for projects when you're making them, do you like I know for example Kanye, he'll flood his album with features.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I think that comes with time.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that comes with time.
yeah,
Once you kind of meet those people who are more instrumental and you have the flexibility to work
yeah.
with them.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. I agree 100%. But do you like putting like hella features on your project, or like do you
Historically,
just like
no.
no?
Nah, yeah.
You kind of like being like the project is kind of like all all you, maybe like one or two features here and there, but it's kind of like
To
a
it,
solo project.
yeah, and that's to an extent. I would say that's because
Yeah.
like I really haven't put out like the last time I put out a mixtape was in 2022,
Yeah.
and since then it's been EPs, and so like you don't really
Mhm.
necessarily always have features on EPs,
Mhm.
um, and so like thinking for just my future projects and shit, I'm definitely gonna start integrating features more. Um, I honestly am gonna start just doing more collab projects too. For real, for
Mhm.
real. Like I feel like there's more value in a collab project than an individual feature, or
Yeah.
if you can really kind of like strategically set it up to where like y'all have enough music to where you can drop like some good singles, maybe drop a feature on a project,
Yeah.
and then y'all drop a collab project. Like I'm kind of starting to think into that line of things,
Yeah.
but
And you
like I said,
know,
that shit take time for real.
yeah, and you know, fans love like that dynamic duo kind of thing,
Hell
like
yeah,
like Cardi and Uzi, or like that,
bro.
that dynamic duo, like kinda you and DJ have that thing going,
Facts. Hell
like
yeah.
that's kind of the thing in Home Team right
Now
now
I
is
will
like,
say like we already like just literally seeing the reaction from how we performed Car Crash Radio like that
yeah,
last night. Like we already have anticipation built for CantGo DJ 2 on
yeah,
some shit.